All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth, with Ben Jokes. You took the insult for me. Natasha Akpoti apologizes to OBS Zekwesili over altercation with Nwaboyi. At a time when women like Senator Ireti Kingibe, Florence Itagiwa, and others chose to sell out to the political class, patriotic Nigerians must give kudos to OBS Zekwesili for standing with Senator Natasha. The silence from many prominent Nigerians, even female celebrities in this saga, has shown that a stand with Natasha on this matter is not an easy one to take. And I salute you, OBS Zekwesili, for you always standing strong with the truth and against evil in this country. Thank you. Now, the decay of the system continues in Nigeria, and we are getting to a point where nobody will be free from the consequences of having a bad so-called president, including the vice president and governors. Just yesterday, the executive director of Fixed Politics, Dr. Anthony Ubani, was on a rise, and he said TINUBU and SHETTIMA were not in good terms. He even alluded to a possibility of both of them not being on talking terms. And one of our top stories, in a very strong way, buttresses that information. Few hours ago, the people of Rivers State made coffins for Nyesom Wike, and they conducted a burial ceremony for him. I was told of what that symbolizes, and it is not palatable at all. And just as Nigerians were yet reacting to that update on the TINUBU-SHETTIMA feud emerged. TINUBU has fired back at SHETTIMA by sponsoring a bill at the National Assembly to strip him of his immunity as vice president. And not only him, he is also targeting governors. The bill is also to strip governors of their immunity. Before I show you details of these top stories and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you these videos. The first video here is that of Senator Nwaboyi disgracing himself further by trying to defend his actions against OBS Zekwesili in an interview. See the video.
You were already provoked before she acknowledged she told you to shut up.
I was not provoked. Provoked by who?
So what happened?
Well, the fact speaks for itself. You watch the video and you can see what led to the altercation, and which of course at the end of the day led to the vulgar abuse from both of us, because respect is earned, it's not commanded. If you respect me, I respect you. You yab me, I yab you.
You don't think a person of OBS Zekwesili has earned her respect?
I'm a senator of the Federal Republic. By social stratification, I'm higher than her in this country.
Really?
She's supposed to respect me. She was a minister. A senator is bigger than a minister.
And a global figure too.
I'm a global figure too.
With the World Bank.
I'm a global figure too. I've been a chairman of World Bank program in Nigeria.
Honestly,
but let me come before we go into that.
I'm expecting that you would look at that, what happened in that panel, and have maybe some kind of do you regret that situation?
How can I regret?
Do you regret that situation?
Are
you saying that you meant the statement when you said OBS Zekwesili is an insult to womanhood and a hooligan, and use all kinds of adjectives that
but
are
did you hear what she said
use?
first? Can you tell me what she said, which is you recorded before now? Can you repeat what she said?
Looking back at that.
Yes. Can you repeat exactly what she said? No, I'm asking you. You interviewed her first, and she admitted here before the whole world that she asked me to shut up. And you heard her also saying that I'm a disgrace to the Senate. What is your reaction to that?
Was that the best way as a senator?
No, I'm asking you.
Was that the best way to handle that situation?
No, you have to answer my question first.
No, I'm here to ask.
Is it good, that statement, is it good from her, former Minister of the Federal Republic, addressing a sitting senator, a principal officer of the Senate, inside the Senate building, that I should shut up my mouth, that I'm a disgrace to the Senate? I want you to react to that first before I answer you.
All right, Senator, because of one...
No, you have to react to that.
I have absolutely no
Then forget about it.
Let's move this conversation forward, Senator. Dr. Obia Zekwesili admitted she told you to shut up. She also said you were provoked.
By who?
Already.
Well,
she can't speak for me. I was not provoked.
And that's why I'm asking you the question.
Now, let me lay a background.
Great.
Let me lay a background.
Yes.
You are here for fact findings. What happened was that we were all there to prove our cases. She was for the complainant, which is Senator Natasha. They were called upon at the first instance to be on oath so that they can testify. She said no, she can't be on oath. The same thing with the lawyer that she came with. At the end of the day, I now said to the presiding officer that if they are not ready to go on improving their case, that we are ready to put up our defense, because they have also served us with a petition, with an affidavit. And I was addressing the presiding officer. I was not addressing my sister, Obieze Kwesili. I was addressing the presiding officer. If what I'm saying is out of point, it is the presiding officer that will rule me out of order, not a co-witness like me. So that is what I'm saying. Respect is earned. She has no right to talk to me. And to talk to me in that way, for me to shut up my mouth, it means that she's not mature.
Okay.
She got to her level by accident.
Senator, because she's not here to now defend herself again.
Shut up, Senator Nwamboyi. You were provoked. As soon as you saw them turning up to defend Natasha, you became provoked. And if you watch that interview closely, the senator was about yelling. I think this man has serious disdain for women. And you can see it in how he has shown Natasha so much hate in this whole saga. And let me make one thing clear again. Obieze Kwesili is 10 times bigger than anything you will ever amount to, Senator Nwamboyi. And on the issue of what transpired, I have already said, even before I watched this interview, that I am on the side of Obieze Kwesili. It was her turn to speak, but for some reason, the Senate committee was trying to take her through an undue procedure. Then while she was trying to argue that out, Senator Nwamboyi jumped in and said, if they don't want to present their case, we are ready to put in our defense. How can you put in a defense when the complainants have not, put out their case? And she told you, shut up. Yes, you deserved to be told shut up because you spoke out of turn and you spoke foolishly. You deserve it. And the next video here is a video coming all the way from Asaba. This one has now gone viral, everywhere in the country. Remi TINUBU went to a nursing school, and while welcoming her, the MC called her the mother of the students in a song, and the students rejected her in a chorus. They said, "She's your mother, not our own mother." See the video.
Now mama be this, oh, we no get another one. Now mama be this, oh, we no get another one. Now mama be this, oh, only me to know. Now mama be this, oh, now mama be this, oh, we no get another one.
You saw that. This MC is not well at all. A woman that together with her husband is draining life out of everybody in Nigeria. Those students there, do you know if their school fees has tripled or even quadrupled in the last 12 months? You must be mad for calling her their mother. Because Peter Obi visits nursing schools, you think it is everybody that can visit nursing schools? You better be guided. Now, let us look at the top stories. First is that burial ceremony conducted for Nyesom Wike in Rivers State. And next is TINUBU firing back at SHETTIMA, who is believed to be angry with him and giving him the silent treatment. He fired back with a bill at the National Assembly targeted towards removing the immunity clause that covers SHETTIMA and governors in Nigeria, meaning anytime they do something wrong, they can be immediately tried, stripped of their offices and jailed. No more immunity covering them. Let's start by taking that update from Rivers State. First of all, here are the pictures of Nyesom Wike on the coffins, look closely because it is not so clear. You will find his pictures on the coffins there. You can see the pictures there. Then they took the coffin on their shoulders and marched all through the community. But that was not all. They actually went ahead to conduct a burial ceremony with a very huge crowd. We are not talking about 10 to 20 people here. See the video. You saw that, a very huge crowd there. Even the band was singing R.I.P. Nyesom Wike. And according to explanations from people from that community, they said this kind of acts connote danger, serious danger of paying the ultimate price. And whether the people plan to attack Nyesom Wike physically when he visits Rivers State, or they plan to let their gods do it for them, it is left to be seen. But this is what happens when people become too greedy and larger than life attitude becomes their style. But no matter what comes upon Wike, I am very sure that most Nigerians will not pity him at all. And just as Nigerians were yet reacting to that update on TINUBU sponsoring a bill to strip SHETTIMA and Nigerian governors of their immunity clause began making the round. Now, this is the background to this story. The House of Representatives passed 39 bills today, and those bills were passed in a special way. They were passed without deliberation in the House. Look at how the papers reported it. House of Reps passes 39 bills for second reading, including state police, Sahara reporters. The House of Representatives on Tuesday passed 39 constitutional amendment bills for second reading, including proposals for the creation of state and local government police and special legislative seats for persons with disabilities and special interest groups. The bills, sponsored by various lawmakers, were referred to the Committee on the Review of the Constitution for further legislative action. However, they were passed without debate, signaling broad legislative support for reforms aimed at judicial and legislative security, as well as electoral enhancements. When you hear that bills were passed without debate, it means those bills were very, very sensitive. So sensitive that the sponsors of those bills know or knew that if the bills had to pass through debates, it will cause a lot of rancor, and many people are bound to disagree with the bill. So what they do is just to pass it without a debate. Now it has scaled through second reading, but of course, some Nigerians are very inquisitive. They began to scrutinize the bill, and they found this one, which has now sent tension and heavy reactions all through the country. Look at it. Nigeria Stories, breaking news. A bill to remove immunity enjoyed by the Vice President of Nigeria and governors scales second reading. Now, when this immunity is removed, it means the vice president and governors can be immediately tried. They can be immediately arrested and tried like every other person if they commit a crime while in office or even after in office. This was something that they used to enjoy before. Tinubu wants it gone. Not for him. It starts from Shettima, then to the governors. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Dr. Mary says, with this, federal arm can take over any state. They don't want to stop with Fubara. If you want to remove immunity, start with presidential seats. What does he care? He did it with Fubara, and it is some days, about 3 or 4 days after he did it now, everybody's quiet. So he can as well proceed to other governors, unseat them, take over. And this tweet here by Chukwuemeka says, alternatively, what if BAT is pushing this so Shettima can be pushed out for 2027? That's exactly what he's trying to do. And this tweet here by 40 says, oh wow, this is full-blown dictatorship we are looking at in Nigeria. This is absolutely not good at all. Well, I am glad that it is now touching everybody, because as soon as governors see this now, they'll begin to hold meetings. They'll begin to call themselves. When people were trying to protest about hunger in August, many governors, stood against the people. Now let the dictatorship touch them. And Alex is here, says military rule loading. That is it. Let it load. We are here. We are ready for it. And Mayor of Rafia says, after this one is passed into law, next it will be a bill to hand Tinubu a lifetime presidency. By that time, there will be no opposition. No be person will get immunity. They oppose federal government. All the governors kept quiet in the case of Fubara. And you think it will not get to you? That is it. Somebody did something that was very, very wrong, completely unconstitutional to your own colleague, and all of you just kept quiet and let him be. Some in the name of religion, some in the name of tribe, some in the name of it doesn't concern me, I'm APC. Now immunity is about to be removed from all of you. Let's see how you are going to get by with the billions that you are stealing. And this video says the president is elected in the same manner as the governors through the votes of the people. It is wrong to compare the vice president to elected governors. Is Tinubu trying to consolidate all power for himself? Because he knows that without leverage over the governors, securing a second term may be nearly impossible. You can understand it all you can, but will that make you stop it? Does that mean that you are going to be able to stop it? Anybody who follows this channel well will know that this is the kind of thing that will excite me. Anything that will bring about chaos like this. Because when they were coming for the people, increasing all manner of bills, electricity tariffs, everything was increasing. People have been dying of hunger, insecurity and all. Powerful people in this country kept quiet. Some will even support him. Some will even say his policies have started yielding results. Insulting the people, spitting on the people. Now he has gone against vice president and governors. Let me now see what they are going to do on this matter. Please, Tinubu, go ahead. Strip them of their immunity. Turn the whole place into a dictatorship. You will become the only person that has immunity. Maybe by then it will now sink into the heads of everybody that the country is going and something needs to be done urgently. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.